Hi everyone, Caleb here with our first Tech Tuesday video of the new year of 2020. I am glad to be back into the education atmosphere after a long restful break, but one of the things that all of you educators out there know about already is that it's sometimes hard to get our kids re-engaged after they come back from a long break like this. So today's video is going to be talking about how to get your kids re-engaged using a unique online tool, and that tool is called Padlet. Now, Padlet is something we talked about last year in one of the Tech Tuesday videos, and I'm actually going to link to that video in the comment section of this one. So after you're done watching this one, if you wanted to watch last year's video, feel free to look at the comments, and you'll see the link to that video as well. But that being said, Padlet is a really cool online tool that allows you to basically have a discussion board, discussion wall is its main usage that your kids can log into from their own devices, post their own questions up to it, and it kind of functions like just a unique way for them to posit questions, comments in an online environment without having to raise their hands, and so it allows them to use technology in a unique way. That being said, it's easier to show you than it is to tell you, so I'm going to jump right in, and we'll start from the very basics, creating your Padlet account, all the way through actually creating our first Padlet. So if you just want to look at Padlet, just Google it, Padlet. Padlet.com is what we're going to. And you see here we can sign up. It's free. That's awesome. So we do want to sign up. I would recommend using Google to sign up with. We've got our accounts. I'm going to use my instructional technology account, which I use for you guys. Now, here's where you have options. You can do the basic, which is free forever. Only allows you to have 3 Padlets at a time, which is pretty much okay. If you wanted to have the Pro, you can have unlimited Padlets and the larger files, but we're just going to set the basic. Okay. If it wants to show you notifications, you can allow or block based on your own preferences. I'm going to go ahead and hit block because I don't want to see notifications from Padlet. We have here the very beginning. It says, hi, my name, welcome to Padlet. I can make a Padlet, join a Padlet, go to my gallery, or upgrade. And from the very first, I want to make a Padlet. So let's get started. I click the Make a Padlet button there on the left-hand side, and now I have options. I can start with a wall where all of my content is laid out as a brick, a canvas where it's scattered and grouped, a stream. Your kids are going to be really interested in this because a stream really reminds them of social media. Grid, we have content in rows and boxes. A shelf, which is kind of cool. Back channel, this is like a chat environment if you're going to do it on a map. Maps are neat. Timeline. So timelines are really cool because it kind of takes Padlet in a different direction than they originally intended this to be. So timelines, you can set the timeline when you create it, and you can have all of your students collaborate with major events that happen. So this is really great for history, social studies, when we're trying to map out timelines of events. Just to get us started, I'm going to go with wall as mine. So it's going to start my Padlet, and it has called my Padlet My Harmonious Wall. Well, I don't want that to be my name, so I'm going to go ahead and change the name to, we're just going to call it Demo Padlet. And description, made for Tech Tuesday video. All right, and then if I want an icon, I can choose an icon. I'm just going to go with no icon. Now, here is the address. So this is the unique to your Padlet. This is why it's a web tool. Your kids have to have this address if they want to be able to join the Padlet. And so this is something you're going to copy and give to your students. But I'll show you kind of how that works in just a minute. wallpaper. We can choose a different color. We can choose pictures, solid colors, textures, patterns. Let's look at brick wall. That's what I want to go with. I like a brick wall. So now, let's see, I could also add my own if I wanted to. All right, my color scheme, I can do the kind of gray or the black and white. I'm going to go with gray. Choose this font. Posting. Do I want to display an author name above each post? So, if you are looking to use Padlet for more of ask any question to me and I'll try to answer it, don't put an author name, right? Because your kids might necessarily not want to share that with the rest of the class. But if you're using it as a discussion where everybody needs to know who it was who said that, you may want to put an author name, yes or no. And then where do you want new posts to appear? So your posts, if you follow my mouse, will appear across here. And the newer posts will be at the beginning if we choose first, or they'll be at the bottom if we choose last. So I'm going to keep it at first. Comments. Are viewers allowed to comment on posts? This is a pretty good one. If you're trying to foster group discussions, you might want to have comments allowed. If you just want people to be able to ask questions in a safe environment, you may not want comments allowed. Reactions. Reactions are pretty cool as well. So you can have no reactions. You can have the ability to like posts, upvote or downvote posts, give posts 1 to 5 stars, or give numeric scores to posts. So a neat way you might incorporate grades or stars into the posts is, let's say you're using Padlet to do some sort of quiz with your class where they're working teams or individuals, and you're asking a question and they get points if they get it correct or not. So you can have an easy way to grade their posts based on this. So it's another way to kind of engage your class. Like I said, it has lots of different functions. We're going to have no reactions for now. Or actually, you know what? I'll give us the like option for our reactions. And so let's go to, all right. Do I want content filtering? And with our older kids, yeah, you might need a moderator to approve their content, or filter profanity, replace bad words with nice emojis. Probably definitely want to have that on all the time. And then your moderator, maybe not. So I hit next. All right. You're all set. Post to your heart's content. Use the post button to drag files in or double click anywhere. So let's start posting. So I'm going to hit the little plus icon, and I'm going to say hello. We'll just call this introduction. And we'll say, welcome, class. Please introduce yourselves. Please introduce yourselves. List your name, age, and our name, grade, and favorite color. All right, so we're going to go ahead and upload this. Oh, no, I don't want to upload. I'm sorry, that was uploading a file. Go ahead and just click off of it, and I have my introduction. Welcome, class. Please introduce yourselves. List your name, grade, or favorite color. And remember, if we're sharing our Padlet, we can do links over on the side, or again, if you want to remember to have that that address your students are going to use it. I'm going to, here off camera, going to join a Padlet, and I'm going to paste the URL here. Actually, you know what? I want to do this even easier. If I hit that share button and I get a QR code, I've got a QR code, and I, from a different device, can join a Padlet, scan the QR code, and I'm doing this all off camera with an iPad. It's taking just a minute to get logged in. You know what? Give me just a second here. Always takes a little bit of time when you're trying out new technology for the first time, but we're going to get it all started here. And I've got it scanned finally. I've joined in, so I'm going to go ahead and close this off so you can see the screen, what's going to happen next. So I am going to say, hello, my name is Caleb. So you've got my name, which I asked for. I am not in school. And then my favorite color is green. So I've done all this on my iPad. I'm ready, and I'm going to hit post. And you can see here now, hello, my name is Caleb. I am not in school. My favorite color is green. And I, as the Padlet owner, can go ahead and give that a heart. That was lovely. So like I said, this is just a very simple demo on how this works. If you have more questions, feel free to reach out to myself or Katie Riley. We'd be glad to help you out. If you have questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions for future Tech Tuesday videos, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We would be glad to hear from you and hear your suggestions. We always love making content for you guys that you want to see. It's always easier for us when we know that you'll like something that we post. Remember, on the bottom of this video, you'll have the links to our video from last year as well. So, thanks. Have a great rest of whatever day it is when you watch this video.